Hey, what's going on, everybody? Y'all know who this is. This is Smooth One of Smooth Productions, right? Okay. Today, I had to go to work and record these very important basketball games, right? So, I've only had the A74 for roughly like maybe 4 days, I believe. 4 days. 4 days, I think. And the features on the camera is supposed to be excellent, right? The face detection, the eye detection, I tested out. Actually, I went and tried to test it out outdoors one time, and I ran into the overheating problem. I did the thing where it says turn the temperature thing up. Um, Turn the screen out, leave the battery door open, and it seems as though the overheating warning sign always happens to pop up between 4 minutes and 7 minutes, consistent like it's a virus. Now, I was at an important basketball game, and what kind of saved me was the A6500 that I carried. What I did was I had the A73. Didn't have no overheater problems. The only thing I had was the 30-minute record limit on it, right? So I said, hey, let me get the A74. I got rid of the A73, put the money together, get the A74. The A74 failed me horribly. I took it inside. I went into a high school gymnasium to record basketball footage, and the only thing I got out the A74 was some pictures that I took, and it kept cutting off with the overheating thing every 4 minutes. So can you imagine almost the whole entire game of the camera cutting off every 3 to 4 minutes? Once the heating temperature sign comes up on the camera, it shuts off. So then I had to get this camera together to record to try to salvage the first game out of the 4 games that I recorded. And then I had to use this camera to record what was left of the first game and the other 3 games. Now, the A74. $14.99 for the body. I got it from Adorama. My biggest gripe with it is the overheating problem. How can I record with it if it keeps shutting off at 4 minutes? I'm going to try to update this software, the firmware, and I'm going to try and tinker with it for like maybe another week. If the overheating problem does not improve, then I'm returning the A74. I might get the A7S or the A7R3 and just say forget the A74. I like it. It had me like, I know what I can do with it. I was going to use it as my A cam, and the 6500 use it as my B cam. But as far as right now, the A74 can't take the heat. This can take the heat. This one performed. This can take the heat outdoors too. I mean, it gets a little hot and all that, but the A74 can't take the heat. A74 only does 4 minutes. 4 minutes, 5 minutes. Overheat, shut off. Done. I'm at a big, huge basketball game and all these people are there and I'm holding 2 cameras. They don't know that I'm having problems with the A74 overheating issues. 4 minutes in a hot gym. Crazy. I'm so upset with the A74. So if anybody got any remedies or something like that, I'm gonna try and update the firmware on this thing and see what happens. And because that overheating thing is crazy. That's almost $2,500. I'm very upset with this thing. It's the A74. It's right now. It's upsetting me and it's crazy. So if anybody got any ideas or anything like that to help me with this thing before I decide to take it back to Adorama, let me know. I'm gonna use it for maybe I'm gonna give it another week. If I update the firmware and it still do the same thing, I'm taking it back to Adorama. I don't want it. I'm gonna have to find me another A-cam because it ain't doing the job. My first indoor big basketball event type thing, and it failed me. This little A6500 did better, outperformed the A74. All I got was photos and maybe 8 minutes of video, if that much. It just kept cutting off. Every 4 minutes, boom, shut off. 4 minutes, boom, shut off. Boom, boom, shut off. I'm very upset with the A74. And it looked like it's about to be returned. Smooth One Productions, if you got any advice for me on how to fix the overheating problem, let me know. I'll gladly take any advice to help this problem before I decide to return the A74. I mean, if that was the case, I could have kept my A73. You know? And didn't have to spend all that money. And I would have still been recording. The only thing I have is the, 29-minute record limit. It don't overheat. I can use it and use it and use it. But this A74 at what is that? XAVC 60 frames per second. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. I mean, it ain't worth the money. Not in my book. But this is me, Anybody got any advice on trying to fix this problem before I return this camera? Let me know. Smooth One Productions, I'm out.